Holy cow, dude. There's a fish. Good hit right there. Dude, that's a bowfin. Big one. Holy cow. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Orange 22 Fishing. My name is Dave. I make up half the channel along with my brother Matthew. We post fishing videos usually 1 or 2 times a week based in the state of Delaware. And if you guys have been watching the channel a lot lately, you know I've been doing a ton of snakehead fishing, but kind of a side mission I've had going on while I've been snakehead fishing is trying to catch a bowfin. They are in the body of water that I've been going to a lot recently, and I've actually hooked up with a couple of them, but they've been very, very tricky to get in the boat. They've thrown the hook every time I've actually hooked into one. So in this video right here, I went out on 2 different occasions. The first time we had some issues out there, which you'll see, which is why we had to go back out there again a few days later. But we were primarily snakehead fishing with the little side mission, like I said, of catching a bowfin, and I did dedicate a lot of time in this video to catching a bowfin. So as you can see kind of in the title, you know what went down out here on this day, but it was very exciting. It was a cool moment, finally landing my first ever bowfin, and I'm gonna play this footage right here. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you right here at the end of the video. Oh, that was epic. Oh, I literally yanked him straight into my foot with that hook set. I knew he was there. He was barely there, but he was there. He was just bubbling right under it. I saw a little bit of commotion. I heard the sound. I kind of looked away for a second, but set the hook on him and literally threw him right into my foot. What's up, little guy? First October snakehead of my life, and I got him on topwater. That's pretty freaking cool. That water's cold too. That's typically what your frog looks like after it gets eaten by a snakehead, just destroyed. Check it out. Well, there he is. Like I said, my first ever October snakehead. Not a big one, but just super, super cool the way he ate that thing and the way we set the hook on him. He sounded like a big one when he hit, so I set the hook with all my might and yanked him straight into my foot. We'll go ahead and let him go right here. Say farewell, buddy. All right, get you back down to your home. Man, he was a vicious one for sure. He stalked that one for a while. I was working the frog pretty slowly, casted right up in his stuff, worked it all the way out in the middle right here, and he was on it the whole time. That fish surprised me, guys. I usually fish a little bit out here before I kind of do my on the water introduction, and that one hit in the first couple of minutes of me being out here, so I didn't even get to say hello from the water like I normally do to start off a video. But yeah, we're definitely out here now, already catching fish. October topwater fish. That is something else. I apologize if my voice is a little raspy. I was at a festival recently with music involved, so I'm not sick. I just don't have much of a voice. But yeah, Snakehead Outlaws Venom Frog again, putting in the work on a cloudy October day with the wind howling and it being tough to keep my kayak in a good position to throw topwater. So we're gonna probably alternate between frogs and chatterbaits throughout the day, whatever kind of suits the area that we're fishing at. But that's a really good sign to get one so early on that venom frog. Might get rained on out here today too. There's like a 30% chance of thunderstorms throughout the afternoon. And usually that's when they bite well, is right before a storm. So that's why I'm out here today in particular. But if we do get rained on, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little worried about the thunder and lightning potential, because if that comes, it's unfortunately going to ruin our day. But we're going to make the most of the time that we do have and keep casting around, try to get some more on topwater here. Another objective for today is to get my first bowfin. If you guys have been watching the recent videos, I've had chances, I've had bites from bowfin. I just have not been able to land one. I really want to get one before the bite really dies off here, so we're going to be putting in the effort, trying to get that first bowfin out of the way. These are the areas that are going to be a little bit easier to target today. These little wind pockets. I've been saying it again and again in my recent videos. On windy days, you gotta find these little wind pockets. That's where the fish are going to be the most easy to target, because you can just sit back here, work the frog methodically, not be pushed around. There's definitely got to be one sitting over here. Very surprising we did not get one right there. We worked it over pretty hard. We're just gonna come over through all this muck and hit the next layer of this little pocket. There's gotta be one back here. I've caught them here before. There's a lot of life out here today. I'm seeing caterpillars, crawfish, those invasive, I forget what they're called, those lantern flies, I think. They're everywhere. All kinds of stuff going on. Got him. Oh, another sick freaking eat right there. That's a good snakehead, guys. He's got the braid wrapped around kind of weird. That is a nice snakehead though. It's like a 4 or 5 pounder. Wow. Talk about a splash when that thing hit. Holy cow. These cloudy days and this orange frog, man, it doesn't get any better than that. That's a big boy. How the heck do you have the net in there, bud? Oh man, he's a thick one. Look at him. A little bit bigger than we have been catching lately. He got that frog down. And he is angry. He's real angry. Whew. Came up and waked right behind that thing and then just exploded on it. Whew. Well, it took me a few minutes to get that frog out of there. It was down probably about here on him. But that is a really good snakehead right there. Super cool color pattern. It's got like that army green right there. And then of course that dark coloration as well, but a little bit better than the quality we have been getting out of here lately. Probably about a 4-pound fish. And I'd say 22, 23 inches, so definitely a quality fish right there. Love the way he exploded on that frog too. Gonna let him go right here. Take it easy, buddy. Go get bigger. Thanks for biting. That was freaking awesome, guys. Does not get much better than that blow up right there. These dark clouds continue to roll in. The wind is ripping as always, but our time before the storm is always really good fishing, so let's keep it going. See if we can hop on snakehead number 3 or bowfin number 1. I was originally going to come out here and just throw the chatterbait, but I'm glad I tried the frog first. I love a good chatterbait bite, but you just cannot beat a topwater bite. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead here and dedicate some time to throw in the old chatterbait. Got the red Z-Man Cross-Eye Z chatterbait with the white trailer paddle tail. 3/8 of an ounce. I just saw a bowfin surface right in front of me. I didn't have the camera rolling, but he came right up here and did the bobbing thing like they do. And I'm seeing bubbles everywhere. That's indicative of either snakehead, bowfin, or turtles maybe. But there definitely seems to be a lot of bubbles and activity in this area, as you can see right there. So we're gonna cast this little cross-eye Z around. That's what I had the bowfin on a couple times ago. I was out here and he got off right at the boat, but they will hit this thing, and I'm hoping we get that bowfin today. The chatterbait is a good snakehead bait too, so would not be shocked if we got one of those on here. I'll take anything really. That might have been a bite right there. Subtle, but something definitely hit it. Dude, something is hitting this thing like 3 times. That was definitely a fish too. I saw it flash right there. It's the same thing that just happened over there. It might be like a pickerel or something. Either that or a really smart bowfin. I don't know. I'm gonna lean bowfin. I've talked to a couple guys and they said they'll hit it multiple times. He just hit it again, dude. What in the world is going on? He took my freaking kayak trailer off of there. I don't know what that is, but it happened over there and it just happened right there. Another thing we got to be prepared for with bowfin is they do like to hit right at the boat a lot of times. So we got to be on our guard and on our best game all the time, especially when we're reeling it up just like this. Never know when that big 9-10 pound bowfin is just gonna come crush it. Well, it looks like the rain is starting to come a little bit. I thought the storms might have moved out, but right over here looks pretty dang dark. And it's starting to pour on us a little bit. You might not be able to tell, but if you look very closely, those raindrops are starting to hit the water here. I'm gonna stay out here as long as I can, but it's definitely putting a damper in our plans right now. Gonna make sure my phone is safely stored away in here. So I've had it get wet before during trout fishing way back in early March, I think it was, of this year. Almost ruined my phone, but hopefully this keeps it dry. Oh boy, looks like the heavier rain is upon us. Yeah, this could get ugly out here, guys. Might have to pack it up. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, things just got real. We're gonna have to get off the water here. It sucks, but we got a long paddle ahead of us and I'm not trying to get caught in the lightning, so I'm gonna hightail it out of here and we'll have to wrap up this episode another day. But I got a couple snakes on that topwater frog earlier, so no complaints there. But yeah, we'll continue this video. Don't stop watching right now just because of this. This video will continue, but this day is gonna end. All right, guys, what do you say? Let's start part 2 of this video. Last time we were out here, we got completely rained out. It was not pretty. And we did catch 2 snakes while we were out here, so that was good, but definitely cut short on what was looking like it was gonna be a really good day of fishing. But we're out here today for a little bit of redemption. Got much nicer weather. It's about 82 degrees right now, and it feels awesome for October. You really can't beat this kind of weather. So we're gonna try to continue to get on that fall snakehead bite. Hopefully the topwater bite is on, but if not, we'll go subsurface with the chatterbaits and maybe even swim baits. So I'm just gonna start tossing around the frog. I actually got a new venom frog here. This is a red and black one. I'll show you guys in a second when I'm done with this cast. But it's the exact same frog as the orange one I've been using, just in a different color. But it looks really freaking cool, so I'll show you guys. Let's get it on in here. It's not really red and black, I guess. It's kind of red and white. Might be a little bit of a grind today because actually the other day I was playing basketball, pickup basketball with a few friends, and I actually dislocated my left shoulder right here. So it's pretty painful paddling around out here already, and I think setting the hook might be a little bit rough. So that's definitely something that could play a factor in today's expedition, but we're gonna try our best. Cannot pass up this good snakehead weather we're having right now. I'm curious to see if they're gonna hit the topwater frog today. I really hope they do. But the water definitely feels a little bit cooler than last time I was out here about a week ago. I think that rain that came down on us that day definitely cooled things off a little bit in the water. And hopefully that didn't shut off the topwater bite. Oh, there's one definitely on it. Just nipped at it. Just a little nip. Come on, buddy. I know you want it. See, that's a bite I probably would have had a couple of weeks ago when the water's a little warmer. You probably would have just ate that without thinking, but they're definitely getting more finicky now, it seems like, as the fall months go on. And just kind of nipping at it like that one did. Made a little bit of a switch up right here. The topwater was just not happening so far. I might go back to it later if we don't have any success on this bait, but I am gonna switch up right here to the Z-Man Cross-Eye Z chatterbait with a 4-inch Kitech paddle tail right there on the back. Gonna try to get some snakeheads on it and possibly a bowfin. This is the same bait that I lost that bowfin on a few outings ago out here, and maybe I'll get a chance for redemption today. Coming up right now to the spot where I actually lost the bowfin that I hooked a few outings ago. If you guys didn't see that, I'll leave the link to that video down below, but it was a nice sized bowfin and it was on the same exact bait right here, so maybe we'll get lucky and either that same one or another one over here is gonna hit again. There's a fish. Good hit right there. Oh, what do we got? He's a nice one. Oh, it might be a bowfin. No! God dang it! We had a freaking bowfin again. I don't know how they keep getting off, man. I really don't. Same spot as the other one the other day. It's freaking unreal. Just feeling the power of that bowfin right there. They might be more powerful than snakeheads. Like, those things are absolute tanks. I've fought some hard fighting fish and some big fish, but that thing right there had some absolute torque to it. What the frick? I just had a crab. I don't know how the heck that happened. I was just reeling my chatterbait through the water pretty fast and a freaking giant crab just grabbed it. Holy cow, dude. It scared the living daylights out of me, man. That was a big snakehead or a bowfin, probably a snakehead. Jeez. So I know I really haven't said much in the second part of this video, and it's been a little bit short, but in the couple hours that I have been out here, I've concluded a couple of things. So first and foremost, the snakehead bite is dead right now. They're not hitting top water. They're not even hitting subsurface on the chatterbait. I'm spooking them everywhere. I see them everywhere. They're around. It's not like they disappeared or something, but they're just not biting whatsoever. They want nothing to do with me or the baits. The bowfin are still somewhat active. I know a lot of people that fish out here have been saying lately they're pretty active right now, and I agree with that. I've seen a couple of them surfacing. We had that one on, and they seem catchable right now. So I'm primarily, for the last like half hour to 45 minutes of this trip, I'm gonna target bowfin with this chatterbait, making similar casts to the casts I made when I hooked that one earlier up close to these weed lines, and jerking it a couple of times when it hits the water. But that's gonna be our main pattern for the rest of the day. Hopefully we get a bowfin or a snakehead. Don't really care all that much which one we get, but I just want to get a fish today. Don't want my efforts to be in vain out here. Something just slammed that right there. Holy cow. Right at the boat. It was probably a bowfin too. They're known to hit right there at the boat. I'm cursed. I was seeing all these bubbles everywhere, and that's consistent with what bowfin do. They make a lot of bubbles. That thing just crushed her right at the boat, but it just didn't eat it. There's one. Oh, dude, that's a bowfin. Big one. Holy cow. Holy cow. I gotta land him. I gotta land him. Good bowfin. Dude, he thumped it like 3 times. Ah, let's go. Let's go. That's redemption right there for the ones I lost. Holy cow. My first ever bowfin. Oh, and it's a big one, man. It's a big one. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. He hit it 2 or 3 times softly. I knew he was there. Then he just absolutely choked it. He spit it in the net though. Oh man, that makes it all worth it right there. What a powerful fish. Thank God he didn't get off, man. 3rd time's the charm. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy cow. He is soaking me. Freaking soaking me. This thing is a whale, dude. First ever bowfin. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Look at that thing. That is such a cool looking fish. He's probably like 5 or 6 pounds too. And I knew I was gonna get one of these times, and this could be my last trip out here this year. Thank God we finally got one. And this right here is why I fish. Catching fish like this. New species. Having these great experiences out here. Wow, look at that thing. So there he is, man. My first ever bowfin. Oh, and it's a freaking tank, dude. What a behemoth of a fish. These are actually native to Delaware. These have been around forever. They're crazy fish. Look at that thing, dude. Like, holy cow, dude. Wow. I've been after this guy for a little bit now, and it feels so good to finally land him. Let's get a quick measure on him. I mean, he is a long fish. Look how big that thing is. Got my ruler right here. Hopefully he doesn't freak out like snakeheads do in the kayak, but got a quick little measurement. About 26 inches, man. Rough estimate, but that's about what he is. Man, I'm just gonna take in this moment right here and enjoy this fish. What a beast. I'm gonna let him go. Wanna see him swim off safe and healthy. Thank you so much, buddy. You know what? We gotta do an underwater release on this dude. I'm about to head out anyway, so don't mind taking the GoPro off and doing that. Man, how about that underwater footage right there? That was freaking sick, seeing that fish swim off, all safe and healthy, in great condition, just like we caught him in. That is honestly one of my most favorite parts of fishing, is just seeing those fish swim off like that, and getting that underwater view of that bowfin was super sick. Honestly, a really cool video. Couple good snakeheads in the first section of the video, and then going back out and getting that bowfin was just amazing. I can't wait to catch my next one. They're so much fun, they're so powerful. He absolutely mangled the hook on the chatterbait too, so they absolutely wreck your gear, which is kind of fun too. It costs a little bit more, but it's cool just seeing the power that those fish have. So can't wait to target them again, can't wait to target snakeheads again. Make sure, guys, if you did enjoy the video here today, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and hit the subscribe button, push the notification bell so you do not miss any uploads from me and Maddie. I'm gonna get back out on the water soon, and I can't wait to do it. So stay tuned for that next video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.